Zal Amsterdam Centraal zijn. Dus reiziger naar Schiphol luchthaven, geliefd naar spoor 11 te gaan op F450 hebt u afsluiting. En de reiziger naar Den Haag heeft een afsluiting op spoor 9. Chers voyageurs, nous arrivons en gare de Rotterdam Centrale, gare de Rotterdam Centrale. Je vous rappelle que notre train ne fait pas arrêt en gare de Schiphol aujourd'hui. Les passagers pour Schiphol sont invités à se rendre sur la voie numéro 11 où vous aurez une correspondance avec le train de 11h50 x 11. Et les passagers pour Delft et Breda auront correspondance x 9. Nous arrivons en gare de Rotterdam. Dear passenger, this is Rotterdam Central Station. Rotterdam Central Station. I remind you, this train is not calling today at Schiphol Airport. Passenger going to Schiphol.
Goedemiddag dames en heren, 9 minuten over 12. Het volgende station is Utrecht Centraal, waar we binnenkomen op spoor 12.
Here you go. Can y'all believe I came all the way up in this bitch to go get this package? I'm so stupid. But yeah, the homie wasn't gonna go get it because he forgets. Likely. That's what I like to think to myself, that he likely forgets to come pick it up. And let's see if I can. Oh, it fits in my jacket pocket. Look, thank goodness. I'm sorry I'm filming the ground, but I'm trying to close my jacket. Here you go. Anyways, Jan Willem is probably going to forget, and it's okay for me to leave the details because it's public. It's a public address and name, so it's fine. I can film the package. FYI. But yes, I'm gonna try and go deliver it to the police in the city center office. If they accept it, to keep it and give it to him, because this is that bullshit if they don't. Otherwise I might try to go to the office in Driebergen, and it's a bit more further away. I have to go with the train. Probably had to catch a train and a bus or so. But yeah, your boy came all the way to Utrecht from Ghent, the Ghent district, to Utrecht just to deliver a package, and the motherfucking trains were late because otherwise I would have made it here by 10. But no, I arrived at 12:20 around that time. Oh, we're getting some sun. That's surprising because they say it was gonna rain all day. But anyways, so I went to the secretary of the police office, and I kind of lost myself. Sorry. And and she said I had to go give it to her colleague that's on the back. He's like the portmaster, is it? Like, he opens the gate so their cars come in and shit. And let me tell you, that whole interaction with them, with that guy, we were going around in circles because I kept telling him to give it to Jan Willem, for Inspector Jan Willem Schut. And he said, like, because the address wasn't the address of the police, he was getting confused. So I tried to explain to him that it was going to another office, which was in Driebergen, but it got denied, so it got sent to an UPS location, a pickup point, and I went there to pick it up and give it to, and I was hoping I could leave it there. But it kept going like around, like saying, yeah, but is this for the police? For who is this? And like we were going around in circles in the conversation. I had to explain to him multiple times what I did, but that it was shipped to another office. It got denied, so we went to a pickup location. And then he was like, who do you work for? Is that your address? And I was like, no, I don't work for anybody. I just come here to deliver this. I'm hoping I could leave this here. And then he said, for who is it for? I said, for Inspector Jan Willem Schut. He went to Google it. Well, not Google it. He went to search it on the database. Probably some special thing there. And he was like, oh, the blogger. For the blogger, police blog. I was like, yes. He got it. That's for the blogger. That's how, and I was, oh, that's how you know him, okay. I actually thought he was kind of famous and it wouldn't be necessary for me to explain, but okay. But then he said, yeah, I know him. I'll give it to him. I was like, cool. And goodbye. Nice, not awkward interaction. I didn't say that, but I'm telling you, we kept going around in circles and circles, and I was thinking already he wasn't gonna pick up the package. Whew. Man. I was in the back of my head hoping he would, for some miracle, he would appear there and would solve this whole shit. But it's okay. The package has been delivered. Right there. My hotel is over there. Well, I'm not staying there now, but man, anyways, I hated that whole ass interaction. I hope an interaction like that doesn't happen to me ever again. But you know, it's not the first time that I go around in circles trying to explain to a person. Yeah, I'm not trying to throw shade at the homie there, but you know, it's a bit embarrassing, maybe for us both, for me and the person. And today, apparently, it's Men's Day, International Men's Day. And there are Christmas trees everywhere, and the Christmas decorations are shit. Which is nice. I was not expecting to be here so early in Utrecht. I was hoping I'd get to come here on the Eurocity because the new train. Hopefully that change is gonna solve the delay issues of shit, because they said it was because a defect, some bullshit like that. And yeah, that train, the current intercity Brussels, is old, and it wasn't meant to run on that line. The thing is, they had a fast train that did that line, but because it was so badly manufactured, there were so many delays and problems with that train, they had to send it back. And that was in 2009. So ever since 2009, that train has been serving as the intercity Brussels Amsterdam. But now the Eurocity is going to replace it, and I might see some improvements. Did I really just notice now that it says Hotel Kasteel van Antwerpen? Did I really just notice Antwerp, the name Antwerp, there? How the fuck didn't I notice that shit? Or maybe I did, I don't remember. It's been 3 weeks. At least everything went well. Well, not for the trains, but then maybe it would be like a butterfly effect. Is it a butterfly effect? Like, well, a butterfly effect is when you kill an insect and it causes a tornado, some shit like that. Well, maybe it is. I don't know. I'm overthinking it, but maybe if I had arrived early at the planned hour, and as soon as I got here, everything would have gone wrong. Either the lady in the store would have said she couldn't give me the package, or the guy at the door there in the police station would have said he couldn't keep the package. See, it could have gone like that. I was like, yo, the train arrived on time, it's starting all good, and then it would all go down the drain. But because everything went wrong right now with the train, and I got here late, then everything went well with the package. That's how I see shit. I don't know if that's part of the butterfly effect, or I don't know. Train comes on time, my shit gets fucked up. My train gets fucked up and my shit goes right. It's a shame because now I only have like 2 hours here in Utrecht, and then I have to go back home. I don't want to go home. I just got handed this. Do you want to be lucky or happy? Because gelukkig in Dutch is, I think it's both happy and lucky. It depends on the context, on what phrase you use it. Well, yeah, I want to be lucky and happy. Fuck right, who doesn't? But then, I mean, I want to have money, but man, money is such a corrupt thing. It corrupts people. And that sucks. Because I don't want to be even more shitty than I am already. I mean, if I'm this terrible, now imagine if I had millions. I'd be corrupt as fuck. That shit would just corrupt me. So, you know what? I don't want any money. Just enough to to survive and go on vacation. That's it. And maybe buy a house. If anyone wants to donate me 22,000 euros, I'd be thankful. You might be thinking, 22,000 euros, isn't that a bit too low for a house? Well, that's to pay the, well, how's that called, the notaris? Like, that thing you gotta pay before you ask for a credit to buy a house. You gotta pay an amount to the bank and then they lend you the money. That's all I want. No more, no less. And then I'll handle myself to pay the house off. Unless I win the Euro Millions. I have to go visit the ruins down there next time because I don't have time today. And meanwhile, I see these two weirdos right here. Y'all see them? This motherfucker right here. The one in black and the one in the military pants. What the fuck is that? Why is he wearing a bulletproof vest? And the guy in the military pants, he had a mask on, a helmet with a mask on. What the fuck is going on here? Is he a military? Why is he wearing a bulletproof vest? Yo, I'm about to send the picture to the police because I'm a bit worried about it. Because why the fuck would you have a bulletproof vest? It'll cover your face. And that's the oldest department store in the city. In Utrecht. Or the Netherlands, I don't remember. It's one or the other. It's this one. Winkel van Stinkel. They made it rhyme on purpose. But anyways, I'm sorry I'm giving y'all another Utrecht small vlog, maybe. It's probably gonna be a quick vlog. Maybe not. It depends on what how long it lasts. I don't know what that fucking Arab dude was saying. I don't know if he was talking to me and saying shit towards me, but well, I don't care. But I haven't been out for like 2-3 weeks. So I haven't left the house since I came back from here. So, and because the package that I went to get and deliver was gonna go away tomorrow, because they were gonna send it back tomorrow, and I know that John Willem was going to forget to go get it, and I don't want the package to like just be, you know, going back and forth from place to place in like the postal limbo, what do you call it? Because it's probably gonna end up in the trash if it's unclaimed for a long time. So I made the choice to come get it today. Well, actually it was yesterday, but it didn't work out. So I came today because I had to be on temporary unemployment. And I'm cold, that's why my voice is a bit fucked. It's very cold today, it's like 5 degrees. And what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I want to say sorry for another video in Utrecht. I think a lot of people will complain, because if this video is short, then people might watch it whole. I don't know. You can also skip parts if you want. If there's some part that interests you, then you can skip it. I don't care. Always keep hearing police sirens. What the fuck? This crow got scared. My bad. I'm not judging his eating habits. He's eating from the trash. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. I mean, if I had some seeds with me, I'd give him some, but people don't often go around carrying seeds unless you just bought it for your pet or for yourself. I don't. Oh yes, I found the nude. Yeah, this place here is called the Nude, but I was gonna say, is it possible to do a city trip from where I live to here? Yes, if the train is on time, because otherwise it's really tight. If the train is delayed, you're fucked. You're gonna lose like 1 hour or half an hour, and that would suck. Because I don't know if because this year in the summer, last summer, there was a thing with the police that actually happened here. It was called the summer kickoff, and you know, it was with Jan Willem and all these other colleagues that are known. They were all doing some stuff in here, you know, a little police event. And I didn't came because I wasn't sure I was gonna make it here. And you know, the day after I had to go to Lyon, so it didn't work out. Maybe next year, in the summer of next year, if they do it again, because not a lot of people, they said not a lot of people came because of the vacations and stuff. If it is like last year, then I'll come. I'll definitely come. I'll see, maybe I'll ask him on the DMs. I'll ask him if they'll do it again. And if they do, I'll try to book my vacation a bit more later or earlier. I don't know. It depends, because I don't know how the calendar of next year looks like yet. But I will definitely try to come, because it starts at like 11 o'clock or 10 or maybe midday. Well, that was this year, but the one from next year, I don't know if they do it. I'll have to ask and see and plan my shit really well. They might, if they do it, they might do it on the same Saturday, around the same Saturday as this year. But this year the Saturday falls on the 13th or 11th. I'm telling you, I don't know my calendar for next year. I'll see if they do it around that time. It should be on a Saturday. I'll try to come and we'll have a good time with Jan Willem. Maybe we can chat a bit more. Because last time we didn't exactly speak that much. Well, we spoke a little bit, but it was not exactly a fruitful conversation, I should say. Well, it was, but we didn't go into other like stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Una Mas. That's the name of the same wine liquor store that I went to get the package from. Okay, I don't see any UPS sign there because otherwise I would have strangled myself. I would have get a rope, tie it here, and hang myself in this bitch. Because that better not be another UPS point, because I sent it all the way to the other side of the city, and hopefully it wasn't really for nothing. I mean, there were some close ones up here, but I saw bad reviews about it, so I didn't want to leave it. Anyways, I'm gonna walk between these buildings because I haven't done that before. Let's do it for some reason. Y'all wanna know how much my lunch costed? €2.78. That was like the cheapest lunch I ever had in a while. I'm not gonna say in my life because I don't know. Might be off by a few cents. So we cannot go further into it. Is that a McDonald's up there? I think that's just the design of the tables. Because I thought there was a McDonald's, but what the fuck is a McDonald's way the fuck up there? man, this area is still under construction. Look at this building. Still not finished. Well, it is finished, but it hasn't had the last polishes yet. Like this whole area, what the fuck? Why haven't I been here? Well, honestly, there's nothing really interesting here than a bunch of tall buildings or some trees. Because it'll make some nice photos here. I guess just for the photos. Well, don't get me wrong, I do love tall buildings. You know what? I should have come here. I'm stupid. But I will always think, I'm mumbling a little bit. Look what I just see. There's like a little bridge between this building and this building. Okay. Cool little feature. I'm wondering what's it gonna be for. And I see a big ass terrain, empty terrain up here. I wonder if they're gonna construct another tall building or more tall buildings. I don't know the development. I'm not keeping up with the development of this area. If you get what I'm saying. Oh, there's a Kinepolis. Oh, the Kinepolis is here. The cinema. I actually thought it was further away. Because I saw it on Google Maps, but I thought it was much further away. Okay, cool. I guess if I come back here and there is a movie that I'm also interested in seeing, I could go here. But I hear that Kinepolis is kind of scamming people a little bit because they overcharge for stuff. You know, the typical monopoly ass motherfuckers that should be banned. Hey, they did it with Microsoft in the United States. Why can they not do it here? Prevent things from becoming a monopoly, or set a law that if you're open for public, you gotta price things a certain way. You know, the way that the public will likely afford. You'll just get more clients. If you make shit affordable, you just get more clients. How don't people understand that? There's a graffiti there. No refugee has increased your rent. I mean, what the fuck? How do refugees increase rent? The only thing they do, especially a certain kind of people, is increase crime rates in what it used to be safe cities and other bullshit, like overcrowding. The rest is like, how do refugees raise rent? If you said tourists, okay, because tourists make rents raise, but refugees, where did they get that shit from? Who's going to understand these people? Because today, well, I'm gonna be leaving Utrecht anyways today. I'm gonna go to the other side of the station with the tram, because I love that tram. We can literally call it the banana tram because it has the colors of a banana that's gone ripe. If I'm correct, that's the right description for a banana that's yellow and with the black spots, you know. A banana that's telling you that it's time to eat it. Hey, unless the tram comes in like 20 minutes. I think I saw one of them bitches leave a second ago. It's very cool going around around there with the tram and see all these buildings like passing in between them. Really neat thing to see. But before I check in, let me just see how long it's gonna take for the next tram to arrive, because if it's 20 minutes, forget it. I'll ride on them motherfuckers next time. Because it's already kind of ridiculous taking the tram here to the other side of the station, but it would be even more ridiculous if I waited like a half hour or 20 minutes or 15, even 10. But I'm also curious. Oh, it's green. I'm also curious to know what's the frequency of the trams during school time, because this is school time. Oh, there's one in 2 minutes. There you go. Let me show you how you check in here. These things. Oh, let me not show my details. There you go. And then when you leave the tram, you check out on the other shit. And every time I come around this corner, there's a fucking smell of weed. Of course, there is no day I can come to the Netherlands without smelling some weed. Holy shit, there's another tram that is going to the science park. Oh, it's the same line. I'm coming up here again just to take more pictures. I already have like a ton of pictures from here, but fuck it, let's do it again. Because I have nothing else better to do. Oh, and I reached my 17,000 steps today. That's what my watch is telling me. Made it to 17,000. I'm actually surprised. Yo, let's see if we can spot a German ICE. They often are right here. Y'all saw that? That shit jump scared the fuck out of me. Nearly dropped my phone. Well, I was gonna see if there were gonna be any ICEs stopping today, but apparently no ICEs are coming in and out of Utrecht Central today. Well, at least for the next couple of hours. And I'm not gonna wait a couple of hours just to spot an ICE. I could do that shit in Brussels or Antwerp or Leuven. Even though they don't stop in Leuven, but it's actually kind of cool seeing that you get to see in your city an ICE Grace. Well, I'm gonna twist it upside. I'm gonna turn the phrase around. You should be happy to have an ICE Grace your city with its presence, even if it's passing by. I still think that didn't come out right. But I really don't know. I thought it would take another fast high speed line and it wouldn't pass through Leuven, but it does. And the ICEs that pass through Leuven either go to Frankfurt and stop in Liège on the way, Aachen and Cologne, and the ones going from there go to Paris, maybe, or not, or just Brussels. I don't know. I was actually thinking about staying here and sleep here, book a hotel, but nah, let's go home. Because I'm also trying to prove that I can, come here for a day and then go back home. But damn, if I was living in Mechelen or even Leuven, I could get here so quick, man. I mean, even in Beveren, I don't even have to switch provinces. I could live in Beveren, which is like right next to the border with East Flanders and the province of Antwerp. It's only one stop until Antwerp South Station, aka Antwerpen Zuid. So that's how close Beveren is. If I was living there in Beveren, I could reach this motherfucker maybe in less than 2 hours. Or maybe, well, maybe not. I was thinking I could get here by like 1 hour and 55 minutes. No, probably like 2 hours and 20 minutes, let's say, or 30. It'd be hella close. And if I was living in Mechelen, I guess it would be even quicker, because the train, I don't have to take another train to Antwerp, stop in Antwerp, and unlike Beveren, I'd have to stop in Antwerp and take the intercity to Brussels or Amsterdam. So maybe it would take a bit longer, perhaps. If I was living in Mechelen, I could take the Eurocity or the Intercity right away. I had a direct connection with Rotterdam. That would be awesome. Again, I apologize for mumbling in my words, but it's the cold. I can hardly concentrate when it's so cold. I don't know if I told y'all that there was once a terrorist attack in the trams in Utrecht. There was a shooter that started shooting people. He managed to kill 2 people. And of course, it was brought to you by one of the representatives of the religion of peace. Yeah, I think the shooter died, but it happened in 2019, in March 2019. But terrorist attacks are pointless, because people just move on. I mean, we stay on edge for like a few months after it, maybe, and then life just moves on. So, terrorist attacks are kind of pointless. Yo, cover your ears straight, guys, but I just saw a dude. It had like the juiciest, thickest ass I've ever seen in my life. Well, one of the. And he wasn't that fat. Like, he legit had a thick ass. He's a thick motherfucker. Like, really. It's a shame I didn't catch him on picture accidentally. No. No, come on, man. I would never do that. Take pictures of people's behinds without their permission. That's kind of fucked up. If I had catch him accidentally on camera and he was just there, then I would have pointed out maybe, but even then, that's kind of fucked up. But forget it. No. I don't know. I always get so weird when I see something like really. Never mind. You know, I could take a fast train to get here. You know, from Antwerp to Rotterdam. It would cut so much more time. Well, save me so much more time. Because I could still get from where I live to here in under 3 hours. Problem with fast trains is they're usually very expensive. Well, actually, it was cheaper now to go with the fast train. It was at 49 euros, and the regular intercity was at 54 for some reason. But I think it's already been bought out. But the problem with the fast trains is, like I said, they're usually expensive, and of course they get booked quickly, and I have to rely on the fucking train that gets me to Antwerp to get there on time. Because if I miss the train, that's it. I don't know if I can get another one. That's the problem. Because sometimes, yeah, like right now, it is sometimes cheaper, but it's better not to risk it. Okay, let's go back to Utrecht. I actually have so much more time. I still have like 1 hour and 20 minutes, but it's better to hang around Utrecht Central for a bit. I'll buy some dinner and a 4 o'clock lunch too. A little like croissant, some shit like that. And a cappuccino. Well, you know what? I'll get it from here. I bought my ticket, and I'm stupid because I could have actually bought the ticket to Ghent in the first place instead of just to Antwerp. But I tapped the D for the international travels, and those motherfuckers only have De Panne, Drongen, Diest, other cities, few other cities that start with D, but they don't have Deinze. Why the fuck why don't they have Deinze? They forgot Deinze. And I cannot type Deinze like in the NMBS machines. You can type the letters, and the letters will gradually disappear. On the Dutch machines, you can only type one letter, and then all the cities that start with a D appear. And there was no other options. The only cities there was some Belgians, yes, De Panne, but I'm not gonna pay a whole ass ticket all the way from here to De Panne. Fuck that. Fuck no. That would be 100 and something euros, man. I tried for first class to check how much it costs, and that shit costs 81 euros. Fucking hell. I'm not paying no damn 81 euros to go from here to the pen on first class. You got me fucked up. But anyhow, we still have a bit of time left. And who's that officer that I see over there? Is that Tony? I'm gonna check if that's Officer Tony, but I don't think it is. But I still have time. I'm gonna go check who that is because he looks familiar from here. I'm not seeing very well. I don't know if my glasses are fucked up, but I think it is. Hold up, I'm gonna go check it. Yeah, that was Officer Tony. And today I managed to just say more than Tony, and he answered like, "How you doing?" And I say, "Fine," and you? He's like, "Fine." We got to say a little more than that. But yeah, that was the first time I encountered Jan Willem and him. I'm guessing he's like on patrol here, because this is a kind of a fucked up place. But I guess we didn't have time to take a picture because he was kind of in a rush and shit. Seemed like he was in a rush, so I didn't bother him to take a picture because he wanted to leave. But I took a picture of him at a distance. And I'm gonna tell Jan Willem that he was mean. He didn't take a picture with me. I'm joking. I'm joking, man. You know what? He's not as intimidating as I thought it'd be. Well, he is a little bit, but still enough to not make me afraid of not speaking to him. That orange is fading a bit. Maybe it's an older car or an older design color. Maybe they made the color darker. But they had the cars, you know, with those lines like that, the Dutch police, for a while. Even before they changed to the new uniforms that they currently have in 2014. That's when the new uniform rolled in. Because before that, they had like a blue pants, a white shirt, and how's that called? How's that thing called that you put in the middle? That businessman wear. A tie. There you go, a tie. And they had a tie. And let me say that even though the cars looked like that before the new uniforms, that design on the cars fits their uniform much better than the old one. I know, it's like it was made for the new uniform. I'm guessing they were planning on changing it. I really have no idea when they changed the layout of the cars, but it was before the new uniforms rolled in. I'm sure of that. Maybe I have to check that video from 2011 where Jan Willem was on. Yes, I found a video. YouTube showed me a video, recommended me a video where Jan Willem was caught before he even started blogging in 2011. That's crazy, like a full-on 5 years before he started blogging. Well, I don't need to check that one video specifically, but I think the car had that layout already. But for real, that uniform was old as fuck. It really didn't fit with the times of right now, for real. I feel like they should have changed it like longer than 2014. I mean, it was cute, but it felt outdated. It did feel outdated. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go inside the station, go buy me some dinner. I wanted to buy those delicious wraps in Rotterdam, but I only have 9 minutes to switch tracks in Rotterdam, so I cannot fuck around there too much. say, I leave the train that comes from here and go right into the intercity. And I can't wait for the new Eurocity Direct. Druk.
ICE International to Amsterdam Central will depart from platform 7 in about 15 minutes.
Okay, that was kind of dumb. I should have taken the elevators back there. Oh yeah, made it to Antwerpen Central. We have this wire here. Very fine. I just have to remember that I have to switch to first class in Ghent, because I actually have a direct train to where I live in Dance. Yo, I never really seen Antwerpen Central at night. Well, I've been here in the winter hours, but I usually leave before you see the lighting and stuff. That motherfucker is on the stretch. I mean, I could actually take this train to Ghent and then switch there to Danes, but what was the point? Even if I get to Ghent early, I'm still gonna have to wait to go to Danes. And this train here is the Depana train that goes to directly to Danes. I just have to remember to leave second class, and maybe I'll install myself there. Ah, there you go. Look. As soon as I reach Ghent, I'll switch. Well, I can actually Ghent Damport, maybe. As soon as before we reach Ghent Damport, I'll switch places. Because then we'll be inside the zone Ghent. Here's first class.